US Ambassador to India, Garcetti, who is staying at the national capital, said that the pollution level in the city reminded him of Los Angeles. He said that on a day like this in Delhi, he's reminded of growing up in Los Angeles, where the air was the most polluted anywhere in America. He said, and I quote, "We were given warnings by our teachers that we could not go outside and play. My daughter also received the same warning from her teacher here when I dropped her off at school." Let's listen into what he said.
Thankfully survived. But in 2001, we looked at what was happening. On a day like this in Delhi, it brings back memories of growing up in Los Angeles, where the air was the most polluted air anywhere in America. Where, like today, we were given warnings by our teachers, you cannot go outside and play, just as my daughter was given by her teachers today as I dropped her off at school. The cancer cluster that was on my street, both parents, my sister have all thankfully survived cancer, but 8 times between the two of them, and people who lived on our street right at the intersection of 2 main highways, who breathed that lead-filled toxic air.
All right, the American ambassador, in fact, weighing in what pollution feels like. He's compared New Delhi to growing up in Los Angeles, where the AQI of all the cities in the United States was the worst. Brian, my colleague, is joining us on the broadcast to talk more about this. Brian, the American ambassador obviously comparing Los Angeles to Delhi. If you compare Los Angeles to the other cities in the United States, it perhaps is the most polluted. But, if you look at Los Angeles today, the AQI does not cross 50 to 60 on any given day. But in Delhi, we are dealing with numbers which are in multiples of that.
Definitely. U.S. Ambassador to India, Garcetti, currently who's residing here in the national capital, remarked that the pollution level in Delhi reminded him of his hometown, that is Los Angeles. And speaking at an event also, he shared his memories of growing up in a city with highly polluted air. Garcetti also recalled how warnings from teachers prevented outdoor activities due to the air quality, comparing Delhi's current smoggy conditions with his experiences in Los Angeles. He even highlighted the alarming pollution level in both the cities. And if we talk about the past 4 days, the consecutive days also, the air quality is on a high rise also. Today also it was more than 350. The air quality index was more than 350, and for the past 3 days also it's been more than 300. And Delhi has been grappling with severe air quality marked by persistent smog, and even hazardous conditions. Right now, it's in very poor category, and even in places like Anand Vihar, it has reached to 550 as well, which is in the hazardous categories. And scientists have also cautioned about a potential escalation in the pollution due to agricultural fires and even unfavorable weather conditions. And in response, also the Delhi government has implemented various measures, including banning construction activities in severely affected areas, that even launching initiatives like red light on, gari off, to curb vehicular pollution. But what we are seeing that, there is still high rise in the AQI, where it's still smoggy. Like if you go out also, you will see it's literally, there's nothing visible. Seeing buildings that are 100 meters, 200 meters away from you, it's not visible from your naked eye to see, because there has been so much of pollutants, the carbon in the air. And additionally, also the Punjab government has also, aims to reduce the farm fires and eliminate stubble burning in vulnerable districts to mitigate air pollution. And even if you have to believe the Delhi Pollution Control Committee's analysis, the capital also experienced peak pollution between November 1st and November 15th, coinciding with increased stubble burning incidents in Punjab and Haryana. And this situation definitely, underscores the pressing need for concerned efforts to address air quality issues with vehicular emissions, and even agricultural practices identified as significant contributors to the problem.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.